Nice. Super windy. Wow.
Yeah.
Too windy.
Good morning and welcome at Canary Ride. Look at that fleet. A lot of it is riding already. The team working hard. So before we head off, I have a few accessories that I like to mount on the Desert X, like my phone holder and an arm for my GoPro. Phone mount is on. Nice and snowy background. That's done. And the RAM mount is on there as well.
As you may have read in the description, Canary Ride is a motorcycle rental company on Gran Canaria and opening soon on Tenerife. I was talking about we because I am accompanied by Mattia and Sean today. These content creators from Slovenia are working 6 months at Canary Ride, and they'll be helping me with creating amazing shots the whole day. They take their job very seriously, but also make sure to have some fun.
What are we doing today?
So one lady just came into Canary Ride shop and asked if we can film her. We don't know her, but we went anyway because look at her.
Oh, la!
That's her. So she just took Ducati Desert X and went for a drive.
So should we go with her to film her because we don't know her, and it's my mother always teaches me don't trust strangers.
True, but she looks nice.
She looks, yeah.
She seems nice.
She ride well also.
She ride well also, yeah.
She
That passing was
very well. Ah, she's famous also.
yeah.
So you do know her.
No, I mean she looks famous.
Ah, she looks famous. Yeah.
Now let's shoot.
Let's shoot some.
Our first stop would be the iconic switchback at Paella de Tejeda, looking out over the valley. But we did not expect the changing weather.
Oh, my hands are itching to get out the camera. Luckily, I still have some days to go. Okay, I thought I left the misty weather behind, but apparently I took it with me to Gran Canaria. Oh wow, this is insane. That was amazing. Woo! Oh man, I love a good moody setting, and this is perfect. Oh, look at that. Wow.
So this is the corner. This could be actually nice. We can shoot it from there.
Yes,
Half.
because this is such a nice backdrop.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to Gran Canaria. This is more like it, and that's where we came from. But yeah, it's gonna be better. It's gonna be better. I want you to meet the team. Mattia, Chan. Hello. Nice. Super windy. Wow.
Yeah.
Too windy.
I couldn't believe Gran Canaria had so many different landscapes when the next panoramic view stretched out in front of me.
Look at these views. Oh man. It's like a big canyon. Wow. And the clouds rolling in like that. Sheesh. Amazing. And it's so nice to be able to ride my own bike on the Canary Island. And soon you'll be able to rent from them on Tenerife as well. They are currently working on their shop. Who doesn't want twisties like this all day? Going for a small bite. Really nice.
We tasted the delicious local cuisine, and I became an instant fan of the papas arrugadas. Talking about content creation, we came up with fresh ideas of where to go that afternoon. It didn't take long before we found some stunning sceneries, and the guys climbed up and down for the best angles. I wouldn't be able to pull off these shots if I was by myself. So letting these talented guys work their magic and be the subject for a change was pretty nice. What I like about shooting with fellow creatives is that with little to no words, you can just understand each other.
Okay. Do you want me to come up from there
Yes.
to here?
Yes. See.
Mattia and Sean knew exactly what I had in mind.
Oh shit! Oh man, no words.
Soon after the sunny rollers, it got cloudy above my head really quick, and I now knew what they meant with microclimates. It felt a bit eerie at first, but also kinda cool. The guys were already on their way down, and I took a winding road back to the shop in Las Palmas. Day 2 and still impressed by the first, seeing all those hot spots. The sun was shining bright and I was excited to explore solo.
So I'm heading out of the city now. It's around a 1-hour ride to be like on the top of the mountain. I'm very excited to see some more of the island. Yesterday too, but it was pretty misty, so it's really nice to see how it actually looked like. But these hills are fantastic, the perfect motorcycle roads. I think I'm gonna go ahead and stop for some nice pictures here. I always tend to look for lines in my pictures because I think with a good composition, you can really pull the viewer into the scenery. Not every shot that I take is a good one. I know people tend to believe that everything you shoot is worth publishing or worth editing, but it's really not like that. So on trips like this, I always tend to wear my camera around my neck a lot, but as you can imagine, that gets pretty uncomfortable from time to time. So I'm actually looking into making it myself, to build a harness, maybe with the Peak Design clips, because it's a really nice, versatile system. But yeah, just have to see how that works out, because I'm not an engineer. But it would be really cool if I have a solution. Then I can just continue riding without having the burden of going like that at the end of the day. Time to get moving a little bit. Getting hungry as well. Have a little break. Let's go.
I got the tip from Canary Ride to also ride up to Pico de las Nieves, which is the highest point on the island on almost 2,000 meters. The ride up was great, and luckily I could grab a bite there as my stomach was rumbling almost the same as my bike. I hadn't seen Tenerife so clear in the background yet, and to think that the tide was almost twice as high as where I was standing now got me thinking, maybe I should visit Tenerife as well. Just as I was getting along, my mic stopped working. So I picked a nice switchback and I stood there enjoying the January sun. While doing so, I thought of taking advantage of the situation and set up my tripod to snap a few portraits with the mountains behind me.
Grab my camera, because that was over here. Making some nice shots. Woohoo! Even though it's not a gimbal, I'm still trying to make it work. There's the GoPro. Yes. Okay, I don't think me and the audio are gonna become friends this trip, because now my receiver is empty. I already took it off, and although I have the charging case with me, that is empty as well. So I'm not able to put any good audio on there anymore. I do have the media mod with me. Maybe I'll just flip over the microphone and try it like that. But otherwise you just have to do with voiceovers, music. Don't think that's a real punishment, because I mean the scenery is great, that's not the whole issue. It's just my stupidness of not charging in time. Yeah, seems about right. Okay.
Canary Ride Gran Canaria motorcycle rental into Summer Walk. amazing.
With the day pretty much coming to its end, I made a few final stops before heading back to Canary Ride.
The lower the sun is setting, the more beautiful it becomes.
Little did I know that there was an even better sunset waiting for me. Gaze at some of the amazing views and roads I've encountered in my first 2 days here. It's safe to say that Gran Canaria is one amazing island. In part 2, you'll see with who and which bikes I end up exploring the rest of the island. There are some landmarks left on Gran Canaria that will slip in front of my lenses. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll be back shortly.